Gotta lock in.
No. Let's see dreams lock in real quick, right?
This is for my girl,
Who made this
my
beat?
beautiful fiance. Era. Shout out my girl, Dixon, my ass.
Okay.
She's bad. She's lucky bad.
She's bad, huh?
What about your side chick, Rosa?
I don't have words to say, so I'm just rambling. I think this might sound cool, but I'm probably a fool. I don't really know this shit hitting. I don't really know this shit hitting. I don't really know. Yo, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I stink, I'll probably be the last person to know.
Okay.
Yeah. It don't matter if it's your teeth, your breath, or your ugly ass toes. Yeah.
Oh.
I come with ugly ass flows.
Oh.
Yeah. I have a big small chode. Yeah. Shout out all my stinky homies. Yeah. And all my black homies. Yeah. And all my macaronis. Yeah. Here you go, Beto.
Yeah.
Beto.
He said, if he stinks, he'd be the last to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's gonna tell me about my stinky BO? They said, the big three? Fuck the big three.
Okay.
It's just big me.
We made that.
What you talking about, we? Yeah.
Yeah, go Lalo.
Lalo.
He said, what you talking about, we? Are you PSG that just won the Champions League?
Central C, is that you?
Bless up.
Central.
Feliz Enrique. You deserve it. Fuck you, Dembele.
Kendrick Lamar.
Gazelle.
Yeah. Get them booze, the Ballon d'Or.
Fuck no.
Okay, we gotta start over.
Alright.
Yeah, and he still don't have floors.
No.
Hella doors.
You never said this before and after, so how do we know that, bro?
That's
Yeah.
Come on, Gazelle, you got 10 seconds to make something up.
true. Shout out Loera.
Where?
He really don't care.
Really don't care.
He really be
Him.
Wearing mascara.
mascara.
With the capybara.
Oh,
Why you with a
Loera, Loera.
capybara?
He be making them beats for the homies from PLP. Yeah.
Like, you want to work? Madame Flojera. Yeah. I was embarrassed when I was a little kid, so I told people I was embarazado.
Ooh, that's a super ego
Ooh,
joke.
you're preggers?
Yeah.
Little preggers? Preggeroni?
Preggers.
Preggers, that's crazy.
Preggers.
Then we get past the intro, you can do whatever you want, bro.
He got your ass.
He got you.
You gotta go.
It's your boy, INFNITEDREA to M to the motherfucking Z, baby.
He's the closest one so far. He's the
Come
closest one
on,
so
bro.
far.
It's your boy GAZE to the double LE. What's good? It's Gazelle with the big head.
It's supposed to be Beto, fucking
Oh, yeah.
jackass.
Yeah.
It's your boy Beto. Gets the bitches wet though.
And this is not your boy Gazelle that puts it on your belly. This is your boy Beto who puts it on your cheto.
Okay.
That's gay. All right.
That's graphic. What's up, boys?
Boom,
How you
boom,
guys been? Boom, boom.
How have I been?
boom.
You know, I don't really know how I've been until someone asks me, and then I got to think about it.
Oh, you're those people?
But just be
Yeah.
like,
I
I'm
don't know, cause I just be that's why, cause I just keep it pushing all the
Keep
time.
it pushing all the time, bro. Just keep that shit.
That's how it is with my girl. She be asking me like how my day was, and I'll be like, it's fine, and I'm like, I'll be like in a car accident that day,
You ever- yeah.
and I just be like, oh, it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
And she's over here venting and shit.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
like, you talk. She's like, "What the fuck?" I talked to.
Like,
to you
bitch, I don't know who
the whole
Chantel
day. I
is.
talked to you. You didn't mention that you got in a car accident.
Yeah,
You were laying down.
I'm good.
Yeah.
With the big ass chipote.
Yeah, I got a whole cone on me and shit, so I don't lick my wounds.
It's so
That's
stupid.
crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
How are you? Are you good?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Keep it pushing.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm great. Keep it
Alright,
pushing.
that's good. See, like a man.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Like a true man.
Don't you feel like when men do that shit, it's like
then we cry at the barbecue.
What's something that you guys hate
Just peaceful.
that other guys do?
Asians.
Exist.
Do you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Something that I don't like, because I feel like I'm pretty like, I'm just myself, you know? Like I'm not trying to be somebody else.
Oh yeah, you're him though.
So when I meet somebody else and another man tries to like assert their dominance on me,
You're meeting man.
You're
you know
yourself,
what I'm saying?
Aroni.
Like I'll give a hand, like when I give a handshake, I'm like in the middle. I don't give it too soft. I don't give it too hard. You get me?
Right.
But then there's those guys you meet that are like, oh, what's up, bro? And they'll fucking like,
Firm.
They're alpha.
and
What?
yeah, and it feels like, okay, like,
You little
You should,
bro, dude.
you
Yeah.
should just lay on your little belly.
and I'm just like, did you really have to do that?
Just
You know?
take it like a good boy now.
No,
He
yeah.
alphaed you, bro.
Yeah,
think
now you
so?
just gotta roll on your back and just show them your tummy, so they don't attack you and
Yeah,
shit.
so they know that you're messing around. It's
So
a
that's
joke.
something that I dislike about men.
Also, on that same topic,
Men are the problem.
men are the problem.
They are.
They're the root of
That's
all.
probably- that-
Shout out all the out there today.
What the
What the
fuck is
fuck?
wrong with you?
The
You
like
pay-
it's
no,
a
you
piece of
can't play
bread.
that off, bro. You
Nah,
can't play that off.
The
No,
It's like bread.
no, you can't play that off.
Jesus Christ,
No.
dude, no.
No, it's
I'll cut that
it's LGBTQ.
No.
Hey, when I watch it back, I'll review it.
Bro, what's there to review?
Yeah, there was nothing to review.
We'll go to VAR.
No, that was crazy.
Penal para la América.
Throw the flag and shit.
Alright.
The challenge flag.
Too early.
Yeah, shout out the
Okay.
Oh, bleep them all out.
We'll review it.
Okay.
We'll review it, Dreams. Don't worry. I was gonna say
Hey, my homie
I've-
innocent until he's proven guilty.
I've gone. I don't know if I go into, because those guys will make me feel like, oh, did I go in too soft?
Yeah,
in the
always.
handshake?
Yeah,
Because then after they shake your hand, I'm like, oh fuck, like I should have went.
I'm a bitch.
Firmer. Yeah.
yeah.
You just gotta play your.
But I never go in like firm.
Yeah,
bro.
right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You want to squeeze me? What are you trying to get out of me, bud?
That's your first thought.
Hey, guy.
Squeeze me.
I'm always hard when they do that. That way, I'm just like, I rub up against them and shit. Yeah,
you grab their hand. You're
They're
like,
like, who really has the firm handshake? We'll see.
Hey, guy. Am I a go-ger?
Mm-hmm.
You squeeze the shit.
Push me to the top, baby.
because I just won your Danimals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweepstakes.
Fucking
Get
guy,
to
dude.
me, Zach and Cody.
But yeah, I always feel very. I feel like I've been alphaed.
You meant specifically at like a cookout or the barbecue?
No, just anything that that another guy does
That happened to me this week.
that,
Oh,
that you dislike.
You know what I don't like when guys, when like we're at like a barbecue, because that's what I was thinking right now, and the guys all just kind of get together like on their thing, and then the girls they separate them, like they're in the like literally in the kitchen or in
Yeah.
the the dining
Where
room,
they-
you know.
where they
As they
belong.
should.
And I don't like that separation because I'm like a floater. I like to float amongst conversations and shit. And then like they be I like that's how it is in my family. Like they don't like that. Like
They're more mixed.
no, they're not mixed.
Oh, they're separate.
They're separate all the time. And like sometimes these motherfuckers don't have anything interesting to say. And like I like to tie in conversations, so I want to talk to like my tias and shit. I'm like, hey tia, like you looking good.
I think. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but yeah.
So what's like the main thing that upsets you about the whole thing?
Segregation.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You're like.
Some people died for those rights, bro.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Martin Luther King didn't go out. For
No, they're fighting for the other team though, like to keep it the way it was.
It's Martin.
Yeah,
It's not Martha. Are you sure?
it might have been Martin.
Are you assuming his gender actually, or their gender?
Martha Luther Queen. We're in LGBTQ.
That
month.
should have been Rosa Parks' name, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Martha Luther King.
Yeah.
SeatGeek. Yes, with over $28 million, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. Did you guys
Sucks
know?
to be number 2.
Yes.
What's that like? Don't
Did
know.
you guys know that there's over 70,000 events on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more?
That's over 70,000 moms.
That's a
It's
lot,
like
bro.
it's like when we went to go watch the Doyers. We're all there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're all chill.
Hella
Having
moms.
a great time. We got some good deals.
Yeah.
The homies over at SeatGeek because you know the green means good.
Remy's
Remy's
back.
back. Come on.
Come on. Are
It's
you
not that hard. It makes
are,
most-
are you colorblind?
it makes it so
SeatGeek.
easy, bro.
And you know we came through for y'all. Use our code PLP10 for 10% off any purchase. You heard that right? It's not just your first purchase. Now it's every purchase you make with code PLP10.
And we want to thank you guys because without you guys, this couldn't have been possible.
Yep. Yeah. A repeatable code. It's a big deal. Thank you, SeatGeek. We love you.
Just make sure you
Appreciate
click the link in the description and download the app.
Her man,
That would've been hard.
Her man
But you
had
said-
a car,
that would've been
bro.
hard.
You said
didn't have to
something
be
like that
there.
happened.
I know that
week,
that
yeah.
really does change the story, doesn't it?
What?
The story, like it's
Oh,
a myth.
that her man had a fucking.
That her man had a car. Doesn't that kind of really change the like?
Yeah,
I don't know. It also kind of validates it more.
Does it
'cause
though,
it's-
Dreams?
It
Yeah.
kind of validates
Does
it
it
more
though?
because like
Because-
my
well,
man already
it was
made
the
me.
start of a
my man
movement.
already
Well,
ride the
he's
bus.
3%.
Are you not for civil rights?
He had an
I'm for
SRT, bro.
civilization.
He's 3%, so he's allowed to speak on the
No,
subject.
I think it kind of validates more her reasoning because like my man already made me take the fucking bus, and now you want to put me to the back. Now fuck all that. I'd be on that type of shit.
You thought he was something else.
Oh,
huh?
yeah, that's right. So you do stand for civil rights. All right, my fault. I
My head
apologize.
turns for justice constantly.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're right. Maybe you think her man did that to her? Go ride the bus, bitch.
Yeah.
He was oppressing her.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
had it.
We should have did a movement against Rosa Parks.
Against men. Against men. Dude, come
Men
on.
are evil.
Men are the problem.
I don't even know. I don't even know what Mr. Rosa Parks' husband's name is.
Men are the root of evil.
Preach
Okay?
it. Preach
So
it.
they shouldn't
Preach it,
be
Bapperoni.
considered real men until proven otherwise. A little more action, man. Less talking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Unless you're gonna mansplain it to me, then I want that.
I just get so worked up.
Yeah, me too.
No, but as you should. As you
If
should.
you look at history, men
Her
are the-
story. Her story.
Exactly.
Yes.
Her story. Sorry, I apologize. If you look at her story,
Say it without laughing. Go.
all right, my bad.
Say what?
If you look at her story, okay, you take a look back and you realize that every single war was caused by who?
A man.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Every single death has been caused by who?
A man.
Man, yeah, man.
Rape!
Break.
Grape.
Uvas!
Cuba.
Caused by who?
A man.
Oh, man,
I digress.
Yeah.
yeah. He put-
No, go off, queen.
he
That's
put-
why when I pray, I don't even say amen. I say a woman.
A woman.
A woman. A woman.
At the dining table? It's crazy.
A woman
At
is crazy.
Thanksgiving?
A woman.
A woman.
Because who
woman.
cooked?
A woman.
A woman.
Who's gonna clean?
A
A
woman.
woman. A woman.
Who's-
Okay,
no,
wait,
hold on,
wait,
hold
wait,
on,
wait,
hold on.
we're fucking it up.
gonna
I got
clean?
baited. Hold on. I got baited.
We're fucking up.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Who's woman? Who's sorry? Who looks
Yeah, you
like
are.
who looks like a fucked up turkey after they give up birth? Whose pussy looks like that?
Amen.
Women's,
Amen.
because men
Amen.
ruin that for
Amen.
them.
Yes.
Ruin their opportunity to like really be out there. After that, who wants to be with something ruined? Nobody.
Nobody.
Amen.
Amen. Amen, woman. A woman.
A woman.
Praise up.
Praise up.
You know, it's really not fair that we get to inseminate these beautiful creatures.
Inseminate.
Creatures.
This motherfucker.
These
No,
beautiful
Royalties?
souls.
No,
Royalty?
and said womanate.
Fucking hell, dude. We're deep.
Because the roots of toxic masculinity is too deep.
Preach.
It's in our DNA.
Dana. A woman.
Uh-huh.
A woman.
Yeah.
We're brain rot, bro. We're brain rot content. Holy shit.
Shout out the
No.
We'll review it. We'll review
Okay,
it.
innocence of proven guilty. My
We'll
homie.
review it.
shout out my
I'm 10 toes the fuck down.
shout out on my a woman.
A woman.
A woman.
Hey, man.
Praise up, Lord. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, man.
something that you also hate besides that?
Segregation.
Okay, we're not doing this again. You?
No, but I wasn't even playing. Like I don't like that. I don't like when it's like divided, men in one side, like outside, and the women. Because sometimes I want AC.
That's true.
The fuck?
And sometimes you want pussy.
Dead ass.
What? No,
And you're
that's
Turn
deep
over.
inside.
Exactly. You're the one in here making turkey. I'm trying to just stuff it.
a woman.
What are you trying to stuff?
Now I know. Now I know the title of this video.
A woman.
A woman.
I don't know. I feel like I do enjoy both the separations of power.
When it's the homies, not when it's your theos who have nothing
a
to
fact.
fucking talk about.
Oh, maybe. But then your theos feel the same way. Like your theos are like, I want to chill with the homies.
Yeah, but they don't have anything interesting to say.
Really?
Some of them.
Our parents be just arguing about soccer.
Yeah.
And terrenos.
No. Yeah.
Oh yeah, or talking shit about other family members.
This weekend.
Can't even defend
It
themselves.
always goes to politics.
They're not even in the States.
Yeah.
It always ends up there.
About
I'm not-
Trump.
I think it just depends. Like this weekend, it's funny because I always feel out of place. You know, like even here, right? You guys are Chivas fans. I'm an America fan. I'm by myself. Whenever I meet friends,
You'd be a Ravens
I'm
fan.
always for the most part always the only America fan. You know. So this weekend, America played the final, and I went over to my family's house. And it was beautiful to see, bro. It was so beautiful to see. Everybody wearing an America jersey.
Hell no, bro.
Everybody was wearing an America jersey, and I was like, holy shit, like, I haven't experienced this in such a long time.
I reported your story when you posted that.
Damn. And
I wanna see that
exactly that happened. Men, women, separation, right?
Of power.
And I was like,
2 branches of government.
and I'm new, and I was neutral. I was in neutral territory.
There's 3, but yeah.
Huh? Is it 3?
Yeah, there is.
What's this?
Hold on. 3 branches of government. Power.
Hey, cut that other part out.
We'll review it.
It's not a review. I'm telling you to cut it out.
Legislative, more like legislactative.
Manipulative, more like manipulative.
No, because that's has a negative connotation.
Yeah, you're right.
So it actually stands as manipulative.
Yeah.
It's man, yeah.
Yeah. So and bro, so I was neutral. I was a neutral party, right? Because I came with my girl.
You're gender neutral.
So I'm like, oh, like I want to hang out with my uncles, but I don't want to make my girl feel uncomfortable, and it's like
Ooh.
bring her with all the guys. You get me? But it was crazy to me because I was like, oh shit, like low key, where are all the women at, right? And then they all come out. Oh, ya está lista la comida. And so I go into the kitchen. They're all like fucking moving, bro. And all the guys outside, you know, watching the game, joking around. And I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy, bro. That's actually fucking crazy. Like low-key, like they're the reason why this is a successful party or get together or whatever.
Yeah, the guys, because they stay out the fucked away.
Yeah, on God. That's what I was getting to.
That's right.
That's what I was getting
America,
to.
I'm more like,
We'll review it. Fucking hell, we're gonna review this shit.
I didn't have to say anything.
We're gonna have to go to the review.
No,
But-
10 toes the fuck down, my guy, bro. He innocent to proven guilty.
Yeah, so-
play the replay.
I'm guilty.
Bar it.
I'm
Oh,
guilty.
okay, never mind.
So,
I plead guilty.
So I walk into the kitchen and all the women are like, "Oh, el arroz, las tortillas, whatever." Like they're freaking out. They're like, but it's like a well steamed engine. Everybody has their role. You get me? And they're fucking making it work. Las carnitas,
Gender
whatever.
roles.
Guys, too, go get the beers. You're not talking. You're mute.
And so I go in there, me sirvo or me sirven, as they should, me sirven. No, me serví.
Yeah.
But then I walk out, right, and I just went from the kitchen to seeing like all the women fucking working, and I go outside and I see all the men laughing and they're bullying the shit out of somebody, and they're just like le están echando carrilla, and like everybody, it was like a group of like, I want to say like 15 guys just bullying one guy.
Oh, okay, so
That was their fur baby?
Johnny?
It basically,
Fur baby.
yeah, no, deadass, it was their fur baby, and I was like, holy shit, like that's so crazy, like the difference between both parties, you know.
I'm assuming he's a fuck up, though, right? The guy there.
Or maybe he was a different fan.
He's just a little.
Yeah, okay, fur
No,
baby.
but here's
Yeah,
the thing,
okay.
though, is that that's probably also happening with the women in the kitchen. Because, you know, there's always one woman that they're, like, shitting on. Like,
Yeah, but she went.
usually
oh,
not
she put
there.
all this salt in the rice?
Yeah, but she went to the store to go get more shit that they needed.
Yeah, she's usually not
They have
there.
their own fur
No,
baby.
she's the one who's flipping out the tortillas so she don't fuck everything else up.
Por eso la mandamos para allá, porque está bien pendeja.
That's interesting that you're saying though. That, like the women are like. I wonder though if
The
that's
backbone
like,
of this country.
on God, a
That's
woman.
not what he was saying.
Oh, okay.
Well, God is a woman. God is a woman, by the way. But
A
yeah.
woman.
But anyways, like
A
something about that feels like, cause if we could get that going right now, right? We'll get together, but we'll do it differently. We'll be like, all right, bro, we'll buy the meat, or we'll fucking we'll have shit already ordered, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
like we'll still get it cracking regardless. We really don't need y'all, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, we don't need women.
I wonder if they're also like they enjoy that part of it.
Yeah, no, I think they do.
I think they
And-
like the chopping. Is what we're doing.
It's in their
They're doing
DNA. Gatherers. Hand me that pickle jar. I'm going to open it.
Also, I think it's also a different generation because that's what I was telling my girl, and I was like, you know what? It's crazy that's happening because also a lot of them are stay-at-home moms. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like this is their only time.
No, so this is their workplace.
Yeah, this is their workplace. Yeah, a woman.
We're putting in work in the beers. They're putting in work and feeding everybody else.
And it's just
Exactly.
crazy because like they're an older generation that literally comes from El Rancho from
Yeah.
Mexico. You know what I'm saying? And I would see like the guy would finish eating their food and be like, "Hey, vieja, dame más." Imagine me telling my girl that. Like,
You
Tell her that. I
You
dare
do,
you.
but not on the pod. But you do.
yeah, but
You should.
behind the scenes.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like now maybe we're not like that, but I feel like if I told my girl like, "Hey, babe, give me more," she'll give me more.
No, yeah, she will. But that won't come out of you though. I feel like, or you think it will?
No, yeah.
Oh, it'll
probably
come
like-
out of you, but just after you.
After she asks if you want.
because sometimes when like without even, I think it's just a respect thing though, is where it's
You
like
just can't be like, yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Then-
I think it's different because like I feel like I will serve her. I've served her a plate before too. Like I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
bitch.
A woman.
Yeah.
No, like if it's somewhere like let's say you're on your side of the family, and she doesn't know everybody there, like you,
Oh,
yeah,
you
no,
serve
of
her. A
So you're
plate.
not a bitch. You're a butch.
I'm a butch. I am
A woman.
young Ma.
I think.
Yeah, they hate, but they broke though.
Young
Yeah.
ma.
It's not America. It's
Well,
Womanica.
there you go, a woman.
Bart?
What? A womanica?
Nah, that was chill. That was chill.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, no. I just got what you thought.
I
Yeah.
heard it.
What did you, wait, what were you saying?
A woman, Nika, like a woman, like America, but a woman. Like a
woman.
You heard? Yeah.
Okay, well,
Well, yeah.
we got a bar
No,
though,
we're
maybe.
real, we're real,
Maybe
bar,
he might be able to start.
harmonica. More like
Oh yeah, no, but I was gonna say like I have no fucking problem like call me a bitch, but I have no problem serving my girl a plate.
Bitch.
But she's never fucking.
No, I was just about to say.
She's
nobody
never
was thinking that.
she'll-
Bitch.
Same thing when we're with her family. She'll be like, "What do you want, babe?"
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like equal.
oh, that's the thing too. Because I noticed like my girl would just do that, like
Yeah.
as she's told. You know.
Yeah.
Like a
No,
good
but
girl.
she'll just be like, "You want something to eat?" I'm like, "That's all." Really, the only question is like, "You want something to eat?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Makes
And
sense."
the cherry on the top is, "You want a beer?"
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, of course.
Nah, but then I check on her throughout the night. So I'm like, "You want a beer? Like you want a drink or something?" I'll go
Yeah.
get you something. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like- it's fair
supposed
exchange.
to be.
That's
Whereas
the good thing
back
when
in
you
the
have
day,
an
it wasn't
alcoholic
like that.
girlfriend, you never have to ask if they want to drink.
Yeah. You just
She's
know.
just like,
So I'll be back.
On
she
your
just
side of the
opened-
family, she's doing she's
Yeah.
mixing the.
she just opens her jacket and she's like,
I'll be like, I look at my girl and I'll be like, all right, I'll be back.
"Babe, you need to refill your flask."
that you're hiding from everybody. Even though everyone's taking shots.
She's
You
a
don't have to
Western-
take the. Don't hold you and put it in your own.
Because
shit.
that one shot isn't enough. That's why. She's like, let me chase my shot for flash.
Show my girl, bro.
That's crazy. You guys are painting her
She
house.
drinks like a cowboy from the 1800s in a cantina.
Yeah, no, she's not. She likes to have fun. God forbid, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask, do you think your girls would like something like that though?
What?
Like that vibe, like
Rights?
Separation.
Right?
like being
Separation.
separated.
You know what
My
it,
girl
you
don't
know,
like it.
you know what it is though, bro. I think they do, because at the end of the day, it's like we bring masculine energy, and sometimes like, at least for me and my girl, right? Like since we spend a lot of time together, it's like I'm not giving her no fucking like women energy or girly energy. You get what I'm saying? So
Not hype about the same shit.
yeah,
ever.
exactly. So it's kind of like, oh, like now I can talk to someone who's gonna be able to relate to me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like but they also like the fact that you're there, but you're over there.
Can't relate to washing dishes,
Exactly.
mopping.
So
Exactly.
right now they're making
A woman.
TikToks nowadays.
A
and
woman.
shit. Let's go make a TikTok.
I could absolutely relate to mopping.
A woman.
But
Me too. And
I
sleeping.
think I'm kind of more of a, I guess in the way men's look at things, right, and the totality, I would probably see myself like I'm more of on my feminine men kind of. Like I'm not like
I don't think so.
like I can
Yeah, you
if I could
sus.
talk with the girls, then I could talk with the girls. You know, like I could just fit in. So to me, it's like that's why I don't really care if just be all with all men or with all women. I'm fluid.
Yeah.
Same.
You're fluid.
I'm the same
Yeah,
way.
I'm fluid.
No, I think I'm the same way as well. It's like,
I like that.
but at the end of the day, you're still not a girl, and I feel like
Oh, no.
girls appreciate the fact like, oh, I can talk to, I'm talking to Karina right now, like from my girl's point of view. I'm talking to Karina right now, like
Why you in your DMs then, bitch?
what?
What the fuck?
He's starting fake beef.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Karina right now. Oh, I'm talking to Crystal right now. I'm talking to
Hey,
Aiden
you
right
talking
now.
to
like-
all our bitches?
Damn, bro.
He's-
Not me,
He's
fool.
a girl.
A
He's
girl.
a girl point of view right now. Come on.
And it's like they're gonna give a different opinion than what I'm gonna give or you're gonna give. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's just different, and I
All
feel like
wrong
they appreciate that, like that different type of bond.
Also,
You
do
get
you also ever feel like the vibe, like when it is a guy girl thing, and then when you go into there to get a drink or something, and then you just stand there to talk because we're all good conversators, but you feel like the energy's kind of like
Oh, it's
we're,
shifted.
we're just all talking shit about y'all out there,
Yeah.
and you're like, all right,
Yeah.
You gotta dismiss
You know
yourself?
when to leave.
yeah, you do gotta be like, all right, well, like we're doing the same thing out there, so
Yeah.
don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of low key the same thing the other way around. Like how we're saying, like I feel like all of us are able to put ourselves in that situation. Like, oh, I'm a good conversator. I can talk to the girls right here, right?
Yeah.
But those conversations aren't gonna be the same conversations as once you guys walk in. Like I'd rather be talking to you guys than be talking to the
Oh
girls.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
But
You ever walk in and be like, all right, who we talking shit about? Because you know they were.
No, I've never done
I was
that. That's a good one. I'll take it.
I just start somebody new to talk shit about.
Yeah.
No, but
Beto fucking sucks out there.
dreams of spitting though, I've done that. I don't really want to. I can do that where I go talk to the girls. I don't want to be there though.
Yeah.
But like the tias, I do want to be there. Like my mom and her.
Because you become a comedian.
Because they're in their prime.
Yeah.
They're in their prime.
No, I don't think that's why he wants that.
I don't know.
It's the yes.
What's your problem, dude?
What?
What were you-
I'm not doing anything. I'm
But yeah,
good.
like I'll do that
You,
like,
this is what you-
at a party because you know, yeah, you're gonna go over there and just fucking make them laugh and shit.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna compliment you. Ay, mijo, ya.
Ese pelón es bien chistoso.
No, bro, that's a term of endearment, bro.
He's so stupid.
But yeah,
What?
Now everybody's gonna start calling you that. I shouldn't have said that.
They did on the comments already.
Yeah, yeah.
What's crazy too is that like I was on TikTok the other day, bro, and I saw a fucking TikTok, and it was this guy and this girl, a couple, right? They were having an argument. They were having an argument.
Oh, it was new.
And you're exactly right. And you're like, oh shit, like they're screaming at each other, and the girl's fucking bawling. And I was like, oh shit. And then the guy goes,
are they young?
they look like late 20s, early 30s.
Can I do a quick little story in between right now?
Sure. Go ahead.
It's super fast. I was walking, those motherfucker shoe cleaners at
All
the
you
mall.
do is interrupt, Dreams.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know those little shoe cleaners?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So there's this guy I was walking by in the mall when I went to go get a haircut, and the guy's getting his shoes clean, and he starts tipping over, like, because he has one leg up like, on a little bench, and the guy's cleaning his shoe, and he starts falling over like this, and he like fucking grabs himself, and he turns to his girl and he goes, "What the fuck? I told you to hold me up." I was like, "What the fuck?" And the guy's still cleaning his shoe like. And another guy comes like, "I'll hold you up, bro. I'll hold you up." I was like, "What the fuck? This bitch is about to get her ass beat, bro."
She should.
Was vertigo or something? What the
Yeah.
fuck? He can't keep himself up.
Crazy.
They don't have you levitating and doing
He's all
crazy
dizzy
shit.
and shit.
The stool's like this
That-
big.
That foot didn't
But
look-
I'm afraid of heights.
At least he communicated to her like, "Hey, hold me up," and she wasn't doing her job.
it
So.
was just crazy to just yell at her in front of everyone, bro.
But she just saw a TikTok though.
"Hey, bitch! I told you to hold me up."
Yeah,
Fuck.
shoe cleaner, more like shoe clean her out.
Okay.
Hey, woman.
Okay.
No, but and so they're arguing, right? And the girl's bawling her eyes out, bro. And then the guy goes, "Why are you crying? We're just AI. We're just a prompt."
She says that?
Uh-huh.
No, the guy says that to the girl crying.
Oh, it's a simulation.
And I was like, holy shit, this is AI. This is crazy.
Oh, it wasn't real.
It wasn't real.
Oh.
And it looked real, bro. And I was like, holy shit, bro. And then the video continues to go on to like other situations. Video goes on to this woman like checking in to her flight. And she's like, "Oh, I'm here to check in." The flight attendant goes, "I can't check you in." And she goes, "Why not?" And he goes, "Because we're just AI."
That's
Oh,
weird.
that's crazy.
And it's like, dude, that shit's insane, bro. And it's like the new Google VEO3.
Oh yeah, they've been looking hella realistic.
Dude, they're so real, bro. And I'm like, I sent one to you today. It was the Virgin Mary of today's time. And it was like, she's vlogging.
You talking about Kim Kardashian?
She's like, what's up, guys? like an angel just dropped. an angel just dropped, and it told me that that I'm pregnant. But it's crazy because I'm a virgin. But I'll keep you guys updated. And then it's like, "Oh, what's up, guys? I'm 3
Go
months."
ahead and like, comment, subscribe.
I'm 3 months, and that's how she ends the video actually. But she's like, "Oh, I'm 3 months pregnant." Like I already told Joseph that like I already explained the whole situation to Joseph, and then it goes on to like her having the baby, and it's like the Virgin Mary. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but it's
crazy.
AI, bro. And then she goes, "All right, guys, if you guys like this content, like,
You see? How could you not believe it happened right in front of you?
don't forget to subscribe and pray."
Did you subscribe?
And that's how the video ends. I'm like, "Fuck, dude, this shit's crazy." It looks like a real person.
Who needs
bro.
to pray
Can I
when you're a predator?
Can I show you guys the
Whoa.
video?
I don't know.
You don't gotta pray for pussy, huh? When you're a predator.
I'm gonna show you guys the video so you guys can see.
All right, let's see. And send me it so I can put it on the screen.
Bro, please look at his face.
No, I
Please,
saw it.
Look at his face when he says, "Whoa!" When he realized what he said. This is a dumbass.
We're not even real. We're here because someone typed a sentence on a computer in some distant universe. We're just prompts.
You're just prompts, that's all you'll ever be.
We're more than just prompts.
Then prove it! We are not just prompts! We are people! We are not prompts.
I've heard about this, the prompt theory.
I can't cash this check.
What? Why?
because someone typed a sentence on a computer in some distant universe. Sir, when are we going to tell the people they're just prompts?
Never. If the people
This is literally just all AI.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's
I've
all
seen it.
AI.
Yeah.
It's not people acting that.
That's AI.
How is that all Allen Iverson?
No, that's not people acting, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like at first it looks like, oh, that's people acting. No, it's someone typed into a computer, like make a scene about this,
Damn.
make a video about this,
Right.
and that shit looks like real people, bro. Those look like real actors, real
No,
people.
yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's the prompt theory. I've seen it. It's crazy. It's fucking.
Follow God's prompt.
It's a little creepy.
Hey, woman.
It's creepy more than anything. But people try to say that we're like, are we a prompt?
Yeah.
I'm like,
You're like, no, I'm Mexican. What the fuck?
No, I'm Patrick.
I don't know. I guess I don't know.
But you know what's funny too? It's like, bro, like, it's just so funny, like how people make memes out of anything. And then I saw a video of some guy using like the Meta glasses, and he's at work, and he goes up to his coworker, and she's like washing the dishes, and she turns around, she's like, "What?" He goes, "What? What are you looking at me for? We're just AI prompt."
It turned it into a meme.
That shit was so funny.
What? I'm just fucking Windows Vista.
Okay, motherfucker, 2007.
And I told my girl, I was like, dude, we should make a TikTok. We should make a TikTok where like we're arguing and you're like screaming at me like I can't believe you fucking cheated on me, and I'm like, we're just an AI prompt.
Just do it, and then people are like, "Oh, this is just AI." and shit.
He should really hit her.
It's just real life. You see Beto locked up.
Yeah.
He's AI. It's AI locked up.
You're getting locked up. You're like, "It's just a prompt,
Yeah.
officer."
The officer's like, all right, let him go.
Going back to your topic, two things that I hate.
Oh,
nobody asked
we
me.
never asked too.
Yeah, you guys are a piece of shit, but whatever. It is what it is.
To be fair, I asked everybody. So.
No, you didn't, bro. You didn't ask the room. You asked everybody individually.
It's because I know you're stable the way you're hung like a horse.
Oh shit.
Nay.
Nay.
Didn't get it.
Stables where you keep the horses, hung like a horse.
got a fat cock.
Nay is what the horse.
This is one of the big three.
Sometimes you just gotta use your brain, Beto.
Yeah.
My bad.
And if you find any of these fucking little ear things, just let me know because I'm fucking losing him.
Yeah, his ears.
But well, what is your opinion on that? What's something that you don't like from men
I don't like when
when they control the world?
I don't like when they have like one of them is when they need to look at who they think is like the cool person to laugh at a joke.
Oh,
When they look for a group leader.
Yeah, when they look for a group leader, and it's like when people. I hate that when people say like, "Why are you laughing?" It's like, bro, what, who gives a fuck? Why people are laughing? I hate those people. It's like, it's not even
Oh, yeah.
like because I'm not laughing, you're not allowed to laugh,
yeah.
even if something was funny.
Yeah.
Like if you said some joke and I was like, I laughed at it, he's like, you really gonna laugh at a stupid joke? It's like,
Yeah.
well, what the fuck are you, the laugh police? What the fuck?
Well, also women do that.
He's like, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
He pulls out his bag.
You should get one. Of those.
You
get a ticket?
You should get one of those.
He has credentials.
Yeah.
I go to jail.
Oh shit.
With Beto, the abusive Beto.
Yeah. Your tags are expired, sir.
Yeah,
And then
on
just
that.
James
Your
comes from the
humor.
corner. He's like, no.
No.
Like
La policía.
on that Caleb Hammer video where that guy was like, the chicken police came to my house. You see it? And then he was like, "There's chicken police." He's like, "Yeah, there's."
He's like, yeah, apparently.
The chicken police. And you can't have a chicken here.
The chicken police. Like,
He's wearing like a big ass hen costume. and shit.
Yeah.
making big owls.
Yeah.
Imagine the laugh police pulled up. Sir, you can't laugh at that. Oh shit, my fault.
Yeah, I don't like that when people like guys like that do that shit. 'Cause there's a lot of guys like because I'm not laughing, it's not that funny.
I'll look at a guy that's not laughing and laugh harder. Like,
You don't get it. The joke went over your head. No, I get it. It's just I didn't think it was funny.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
2 hours later.
But it insults you? No, I get it. It's just like only a really immature person would find that funny.
Yeah. Or they do that shit too, and it's just like,
Don't call me fucking immature, bitch.
yeah, it's not.
I'm mature for my age.
Yeah, on God.
Yeah.
I know. You guys just did that video where Michael said like,
Well, Michael said,
well, no, when you guys pointed out that he does that, I don't mean that because he doesn't do the whole like, oh, why y'all laughing at that shit.
yeah.
I'm talking about like the people who like don't laugh and they get mad that you're laughing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
In case it feels pointed at him, it's like,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
nah, he just doesn't laugh.
No, we're talking about Michael.
All right,
It's because they're just deflecting
I
they're deflecting the fucking,
that there's no leader in the group, bro.
Or now that they lack.
like they
That-
don't have a comeback to that, so they're
Yeah.
gonna turn the energy towards you and shit.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about that before too, where people are being funny, but they're only funny at the expense of someone else's like
being a dick, yeah.
yeah. In layman's terms.
Yeah.
But they're only doing it at the expense of someone else's like humility, I guess. You know? So like if I don't know.
That's not as fun though to me at least. It's not.
It's just low level humor, I think.
Like low hanging fruit.
Yeah. But but I see it a lot though. Like I see it like when people don't I notice it happens with like new dynamics, like people that just became like close or something and they feel like they have to have someone to bag on because it's kind of like I don't want to run out of things to talk about. I feel like that's what they imagine in their head. Like I don't want to run out of things to talk about. Let's always have this guy who's the fucking, you know, like a fur baby or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like we're funny without having to do all the things.
Exactly.
But also, if their fur baby also starts like
For beating it up.
yapping and like nipping at your ankles and shit,
Yeah. Then you have to.
then
humble.
when you have to, sometimes you just have to like.
And that's the only time where actually that's happened when I think about it.
I had another one too. I just forgot. It's been so while.
Motherfuckers that don't like to like, they just cannot be like given orders about anything, like at work, you know.
They have a big ego.
Yeah, like you can't tell, even though you know what they're gonna do is wrong, and you're just like, dude, like I'm telling you for a reason.
That's
like,
old heads though.
Yeah,
For
there's
the
a lot
most
of old
part.
heads.
It is old heads, but it's still
No,
part
but
of being a
there
man.
There's also a lot of like young heads too, though, that you're like, bro, like,
Usually they get taught by the old heads.
Yeah,
Like, no, this
that's
is the way.
I wanted to ask you guys something.
What's up?
Well, ask
dude?
away, dude.
I'll suck it.
I just so I'm applying for this upper management position, right?
That's right.
And
Lalo's face.
and I'm pretty sure like there's going to be like I've always been I've been the youngest person everywhere, but I've never been in charge of anything, right? And so I wanted to ask you guys, how would you deal with people that are older than you, like giving them orders, like being a good leader to like older people?
I've been there before.
I
Yeah.
think
I was a lead at my last warehouse job, and it felt weird as fuck. These fools were, I was what, 20,
Did they take you serious?
21, 22? Yeah, I think it's just, you got to carry yourself a certain way. And you got to realize, like, because at first I was like, fuck, like, how the fuck am I going to, like, be the lead of the freezer? Because it was a freezer in the deli. And one, they've been working here longer than me. And two, I'm young as fuck, you know? But what helped me a lot was there's people that automatically respect you, you know? And that makes, that kind of reminds you, like, oh, yeah, like, I'm in charge here. You know what I'm saying? Because there's this older lady, and she'd be like, hey, you think I can go to the break room real quick and grab my thing? And I'd be like, oh, yeah, go ahead. Like, duh. And I'm like, oh, shit, yeah, I'm the lead.
I'm in charge.
I'm in charge. Like, that's why she's
You're
coming
like,
in.
yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. Like, I'm the lead.
Yeah.
And, like, her automatically having that respect for me because I was the lead would make me, like, remind me, like, oh, shit, yeah, like, I'm in charge here. Like, if someone has a question or has a concern, like they literally have to come up to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Right.
you almost get automatic respect. And, of course, you're going to get those people that don't have automatic respect for you and are going to, like, kind of question your authority. But it's like,
How do you deal with those people? How did you deal with those people?
just
Were they far and few in between?
yeah, there was barely any, but there was people like that. But at the end of the day, you do hold, even if it's just a little bit, because I was just the lead, right? There's still a supervisor above me. Like, I'm next in command from the supervisor. So you just gotta remember, like, oh, like, if someone's giving me a hard time, I could easily just go to the supervisor and be like, hey, like, this person's not, like, I already told him twice, 3 times. I already told them, like, hey, like, they gotta respect me. Like, I'm asking you to do this and they're not doing it. And I mean, if you're doing it for, like, the good of the job, whatever job you're doing, then obviously the supervisor's gonna also, they chose you to be the part of that, be in that position for a reason, you know?
Right.
So the supervisor's already gonna have that respect for you as well. So you just got to remember, you are where you are for a reason.
Yeah. What about you, Gazelle? Like, cause you deal with that probably on a daily basis since you had started with your dad. I mean, probably before too, like at McDonald's and shit. I don't know. Were you in charge of anybody at McDonald's? Or
I was in charge
Amazon?
of shit.
Yeah, who's in charge of the fucking urinals, bro?
Yeah.
I was in charge of fucking shit up.
Couldn't be me being in charge of the dumb shit.
You were in charge of, weren't you in charge of people at McDonald's too?
Yeah, I was in charge of urinals. Yeah.
Yeah. The reason my paycheck was late? No, I'm just playing.
Let me think. No, at work with my pops, my dad would be like, hey, you know, you gotta tell these fools, some of his workers and stuff. But they
Oh,
already
you're
kinda,
a hedge fund kid.
yeah, they
Okay.
already fucking yeah. I'm a hedge fund kid.
You're hijo de papi, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, but I be working. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to be like, oh, you're fucking, cause
So lead by example.
Yeah, no, 100%.
yeah, cause I work. I would
I think
still
that's the
work.
best thing to do.
I work hard as fuck, bro. So it's like these fools can't be like, this fool doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, or you know what I'm saying? Well, because my dad does that example too. Like he's the boss, but that fool, he could just be chilling in the truck like some bosses, and now that
Yeah.
feels like in there,
Yeah.
always working. So, yeah, I think that's like you win their respect by being respectful, by not just being like. Because I remember a few times when I was at the warehouse.
That's not the kind of manager. That's not the kind of like management I want to be. I want to be like, hey, do that shit because I fucking told you.
I mean, you could. You literally could. Because you're in that position.
Yeah, but they're gonna hate you.
No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, because I remember like
I want to be a good leader, bro. Like,
at the last job I was at, like those motherfuckers, the fools that would come in with fucking. We did not respect those fools.
Yeah.
Like the fools
Yeah.
that just came in trying to lay down the law. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, we've been here fucking 5 years before you, dog. Like, you don't know how it runs. Like, I would. The one thing I would hate about the warehouse, bro, was that there would be these little motherfuckers who come with a clipboard and try to tell you how to do your job when you're like, buddy,
You never even been here.
I do this shit every day.
Yeah.
I think, don't you think there was already another guy before you with a little clipboard who came here trying to tell me like, oh, what if you did it this way? That you're not fucking
I hate it when
reinventing the
people do
wheel,
that.
bro.
but be honest, did you also just take it personal, maybe?
Yes.
And it was like,
Well, it
what
was
to a
how
certain
their approach?
extent.
it was just annoying because they, don't you think the people who are doing the job know what the fuck they're doing?
Sometimes they don't.
The
they
motherfuckers
do,
working
bro.
30 years, old heads, bro. They would literally teach you how to do shit faster.
The right way and the faster way.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, bro, when the companies would see that they would do it the faster way, they'd be like, they would just turn a fucking blind eye, bro. They'd be like, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you were within the guidelines of safety. 'Cause
I think
you can't be unsafe and shit, but
I think that's true too. Like, I remember, because at the company that I was working at, I was a regular worker at first too, right? And we'd get these leads with us or supervisors that just, like you said, clipboard. Oh, do it this way, do it that way, and like everyone as a whole, it was a collective thing where it was like, this fool doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's making us do some stupid ass shit that in his head he's thinking is like, oh, this is gonna be fucking groundbreaking.
I'm about to.
Yeah. And it's like, but you're doing it every single day, so you know best. And I think that's what also helped me, and that's what I think you'll be fine. You've been doing this job for a while, bro. I think that also helped me when I became a lead. I was like, well, I don't want to be like that. And I've always wanted a lead and a supervisor that leads by example. Like that automatically always earns your respect. You're like, oh, they're working as hard as me, if not harder than me. You know what I'm saying? So I remember when I became a lead, that's the first thing I did. I was like, I could have just chilled on my desk. And honestly, sometimes I would. Sometimes I would show up to work and I was lazy as fuck. And I was like, I do not feel like working today. But I felt comfortable doing it because I knew the day before, I put myself in the line of work, and I helped out every single person. That way they can finish the job faster and easier. You know what I'm saying? So I think you'll be fine. I think with what you've already done,
I'm the dumbest motherfucker there, bro. No, I'm just playing.
I think you'll have enough knowledge to like let people
Tough
know.
because like I'm also gonna be battling like my inner like being particular type of person, because I do like to have things done a certain way, and it's tough when it's like I can't really enforce that, especially just walking in the gate. Like, yo, like this needs this. This is the way I like it done, but you know, because I am that way, but it gets done right.
Yeah.
You know, so and the methods might be a little bit different. So it's like to me, like it's just kind of challenging in that aspect because I am a particular way. I mean, Lalo's worked side by side with me before, and he's seen me. He's like, "You doing too much," but he could tell me that because he's my homie.
You do the most.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. You know, I don't want that to be a clash with when it comes to my work ethic with personalities. You know.
I think
Well, fuck that.
I think just walking in and start already enforcing like, well, no, I like to have my things here and I like to have that this way and this can't be that way.
Yeah.
You already come off as a dick. Whereas if you go in and like, all right, well, how do y'all like to do things?
Mm-hmm.
So first couple months we'll do shit your way, and then little by little I'll start introducing ways of how I thought it would be better.
Yeah.
So you start to, and because you're already in those months that you're doing it their way, you're already showing your work ethic. You're already showing that you're not a lazy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just fucking doing shit to cut corners and stuff. You're doing stuff the right way. So when you enforce stuff later on, doing it your way, it'd be easier.
Yeah.
because he was not gonna do this.
How do
he
you
would, he would
how
do
do
that for
you
no
take
reason.
as someone who's like a lower rank, bottom of the barrel scum like employee?
Mm-hmm.
How do you take order
That's true, by the way. We've
from
always spoken about
someone?
that.
I've always also
Like here at the podcast, you're CEO, but like outside
like
of this,
a good boy, bro. That's how I take my orders.
Up, down?
you wag your tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
No, seriously though, how do you take appeal to
Yo,
like?
seriously,
to
you want to fuck
leadership?
shit up? I'll do it exactly the same way you did it. But gonna come out fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay enough to
No, I
figure
mean-
shit out. So you doing the most.
I mean, respecting like a leader. What is it that you look for in someone and respecting a leader?
Yeah, lead by example. Don't tell me to do stuff that you wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That I know you wouldn't do. It's like, bro, even if they ask you to do it, you wouldn't do it. You just pawn it off to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what a leader does. A leader, hey, bro, I got half that. I emptied half that truck out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like they asked if we can do this one because this one came in late, but they needed it out early. But I started it before I was able to clock out. I got half of it done if you can finish it when you get here. Because I could have just been like, nope, leaving.
Yeah.
You already got the job?
No, I'm not. Nothing's confirmed, like set in stone.
Motherfucker just applied to the job. He already forgot what it's like to be a regular worker.
Because why would I want to be?
Crazy.
The fuck would I want to be a peasant for? When I'm trying to be like royalty,
I think it's like fucking. It's like
trying to be the best shit cleaner I could be.
Okay.
you have to. You're like Hansi Flick, bro.
When the fuck did you put the glasses?
That's when
No, cook. Go ahead.
You're like Hansi Flick.
Who's
bro.
Hansi Flick?
Hansi Flick is the current coach of the best club in the world, FC Barcelona, and it's not even close.
No, yeah.
Fight
You're
with
welcome.
your fucking mother.
You're welcome for me.
But you're Hansi Flick, bro, right? You're coming into this role. There's people who've already been here for a while, who know they got their ways of doing things. They have their ideals, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know that in order for this unit to perform at a higher level, what does he do? He treats the elders with respect, takes them into consideration, and what does he do? He focuses on the youngins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna influence these youngins the
Talk
most.
to some youngins.
the YNs, if you will.
The YNs. So the youngins, and you shape them to work to bring out the best out of them.
Or YCs.
And
or
then
YBs.
once the old heads see that, like you've turned this useless motherfucker useless. You've gotten the best out of these useless dudes. The older heads are gonna be like, oh shit, well he's not doing that bad of a job. I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Once they see that, they respect you.
You know what's another thing? Actually,
You're the
too?
Hansi Flick, bro. The
Bar.
review it.
No,
Bar, yeah, no.
another thing too is
He
like
can do his job.
something I did too was like ask the old heads for advice. You get me? Like just be like,
ask for fake advice.
yeah, just be like, hey, what do you think? Like this who like what do you think if we did it this way? And then they go like, oh, like and like almost like reassuring them, be like, hey, I know you've been here longer, like so I just want to know what you would think of doing this.
Yeah.
You get their advice, and you do their advice, whether it was a big thing or a bad thing. I mean, a big thing or a small thing, and then you go back to them and be like, oh, like, hey, bro, thank you. That was really good. Like, I appreciate you for helping me out.
And if you don't
and
agree with them, you'd be like, bro, upper management, dog. They didn't fucking let me
exactly.
implement it.
Exactly.
You always blame them.
No, on God though. On God though. As funny as it is, on God. Because then
I wasn't trying to be funny. I was dead ass.
Now.
they feel because now they're not looking at you like, man, this guy's been here way less than me, whatever. Now it's like, oh, like they're trying to include me. They feel heard. They
You
feel
don't
like
think Flick was telling Ansu Fati like, bro, I'm trying to start you, but Laporta wants you out, dog.
And you don't think Gazelle was like
Trying to
bro,
tell them,
I want to
like,
get
bro, you're not even hurt like that much, honestly.
I want to give us extra breaks. You know how my dad is.
Yeah.
I be giving those fools extra breaks. I don't give a
You
fuck.
do?
Damn, Eladio, you heard him?
Hell no, I'll be like, bro, get to work, motherfuckers.
Eladio, repost this on TikTok.
Oh, wait. Honest question. How are you? Like when you go to work? Are you a boss when you go to work?
Yeah, he
a little bit.
He likes
Yeah.
shit done. You know, you fucking nitpicky as fuck.
A little bit. I am very particular, but I.
That's what I'm saying.
There's
We're like
not a
the
lot
same.
of people. It's not a lot
But
of people.
is your
so-
dad like, oh, you handle these people and I'll handle these people? Or is your dad like, oh, you handle this project and I'll handle this project? Or how does that work?
Yeah, usually. But well, everybody's always got their hands in on every project, no matter what. Because at some point it'll be like him going over there, and then sometimes he'll send me to go do what he's already been doing. But yeah, he does treat me kind of like the fucking. But it does suck. You know, one thing that does suck is that some of these fools know more than I do, and sometimes I have to tell them like, oh, yeah, do this, and those fools know that I don't know how to do that shit. Like if there's some things I don't know how to do.
But you know the order of how things have to go, maybe, and that's like important too.
Well, I know how it's supposed to be done, like how it's got to look at the end, you know. So I'll be like, hey, that's not done right. Type
Yeah, but you're not gonna be telling people like, oh yeah, work on this floor, and you haven't even worked on the walls. You know what I'm saying?
No, right.
So what I'm saying is, you know the order of how things go, so that's enough to be like, I may not know how to do that skill, but I know that has to get done before this gets done.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, hop on that shit, older boomer.
On God.
Oh, boomer.
Yeah.
And something about us is that there's no drinking on the fucking job site like other foods. Other construction motherfuckers just be beasted, bro. Not with us. It's like,
How do you
fuck
think
that.
they see you?
It's not a lot of people though, you know. Like
As a
it's
sober
just-
mind.
At most, it's like 4 people sometimes.
Are you guys hiring?
We're struggling with 4 people right now. Okay.
We can't pay them.
We're overstaffed right now.
We haven't paid them in 2 years.
Actually,
Yeah.
you get that bullshit as, you know, actually, we found that you were overqualified for the position.
Yeah.
It just depends.
You're the Veracruz of of the construction sites.
Yeah.
You just don't pay your fucking players.
It's deferred, bro. It's deferred.
Oh, it's deferred. Yeah.
It's on the back end.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
It's not us. It's the company on top.
But
yeah,
you,
no,
but even with
I try to
those,
be cool. I just be like, sometimes I try to be like, because my dad be tripping sometimes, bro. Well, he's the fucking main guy and shit.
The CEO be tripping sometimes.
Yeah, and
God
that fool-
forbid.
That fool would just wake up on the wrong side of the bed sometimes.
God fucking forbid, bro.
wrong side of the bed, aka your mom pissed him off that morning.
Yeah, true. And that fool's a little nuts sometimes. I just be like, don't listen to that fool. Yeah, that fool's nuts. It's because we're very different in that way. He's like at a fucking like, bro. One thing about my pops, it doesn't matter like how early we wake up.
This was a bitchy ass lead, huh?
I'm trying to help you,
All he
bitch.
does is complain, bro.
I'm trying to help you, bitch.
I'm trying to help you, bro.
I'll be a good boy.
I'm trying to give you.
Take your orders like a good boy.
Yeah.
But my pops will be like, you know how like people are like he's like that, bro. First thing in the morning.
All I heard is like,
He's like,
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
he's
bro.
like
Like he's
Eminem.
like at a million.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking not, bro. Like I have like a slow wake up. Like if I wake
Me
up at
too.
6,
I need to heat up.
by 8 a.m. I'm ready.
Yeah.
This fool is like the second he gets up. Okay, vamos a hacer esto. Vamos a hacer esto.
He
He's
wakes
like, bro,
up-
slow the
Run
fuck.
program.
Yeah.
Run program. Run program.
I don't now operate like
He
that,
wakes up
bro.
like Lalo's mom.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Where's my floors?
But yeah, bro, good luck. I think you gotta be respected though.
Long go to Long Beach.
just
Oh,
let,
women.
just let them know.
Boulevard.
Just let them know you're the big 3, bro.
Yeah. You know who you talking to?
Fool, cause one thing about my last lead, that fool was like, "Hey, bro, can you do this?" No, I saw you doing a fucking bump, bro. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like before you were lead, like nobody's gonna respect you, dog.
Yeah.
If we're being fucking honest. Well, at least if you try to come in with that energy already, like hey, dog,
demanding.
do this, bro, motherfucker. We got videos of you fucking getting beasted in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with the new foods, you can be like that. They don't know you.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, like with like their like really studying like their zodiac signs and stuff.
Oh, that'd be
Seeing-
smart.
Oh, that's a good
That's
idea.
how see how the compatibility.
You'll
works.
be like, you're a Pisces, huh? Like, I can tell, bro. Like, you know what?
I can tell.
Like,
Because Pisces are loyal and hardworking,
Mm-hmm.
and then go to them. Oh, you're a Sagittarius, huh? Well, I could tell because you're like a good worker and you're like loyal, and you're trustworthy. You know,
then Aquarius.
I like that about you. You have like a really open mind. You
What
know,
about the
like,
Aquarius?
Aquarius? Like I like that you could swim, bro. You're a good swimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You do well in
you
Aquarius.
do well in water environments.
What about Aries?
Like a water Pokemon.
Aries, I think Aries. You know,
They do well flying.
they kind of you know they try, but they don't always you know reach the target goal. Of what
Some
we're trying-
bullshit, bro.
They choose terrible franchises to go for.
Yeah. So I don't know. That
Yeah,
was
good
my
luck.
that was my problem. So I would like hopefully you know if I do get this job, like I do like I want to be a good leader. I want people to respect me and you know I work like I really do and I try to get things done the right way or so that way they look
everything's
better.
not that serious though too. Like everything.
My job's serious. Without my job, nothing runs.
That's true. That's true, but
Aquí mando.
Yo,
I think that's the one thing that like sometimes people
Cuando
get
mis chicharrones tuernen. I don't even know if I said that right.
You're good.
close enough.
You're good.
You're good.
We'll review it.
Thanks.
We'll figure it out.
Well, AI edited, bro. Don't trip.
You're a prompt, bro.
Yeah.
This is
Doesn't
the prompt.
I just go to them?
Yeah.
Hey, we're all prompts. So Boomer's like, what the fuck is a prompt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll be
Okay.
fine. You'll be fine. I feel like your aura commands respect.
Right? I'm just farming that shit.
Your aura farm.
TBH.
But I think if
I'm like, look at this episode I was in.
I think if somebody who's below you goes like, "Aren't you the big three?" I think you start acting as such.
I would never say that to you. I'm below him.
Oh, like what if all of a sudden you were in charge of like Lalo?
That's
or
what I was
something?
about to say. That's what I was about to say.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. How would you handle that?
You would not listen to shit this fool says.
I'd be like, what do we need done today? You can bleep this out. You can bleep this out. But I'm still gonna react.
Yeah, man, we need like
I got you, bro. And then I gotta look at the homies that are my coworkers.
What's crazy is that your dreams used to be that homie that you would look at.
You're the
and
bad
laugh.
apple, bro.
No, but here's the
That
thing. You think that, right? That I would look at dreams and, I would be like, right? And you just be like, no, you're not. We're gonna knock those out that he said.
and I would.
What? Why? Let's just take our time.
Because I would.
And that's why he's where he's gonna get. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying like you're gonna be fine.
Nah, yeah. I fire you?
You don't even have that power, bitch.
Nah, hey,
I'll fire you, bro.
If I all of a sudden became your lead, just my first day on the job and shit, you've been in there for 10 years and shit. Gazelle, you're promoted. Oh, fuck yeah. And then Lalo's under my lead, I'd be like, I look at everybody else, I'd be like, hey, you listen to everything this fucking guy says, all right? That would be me, bro. I'm God.
Yeah.
God.
If he tells you to fucking clean his shoes, you clean his shoes, bud.
Yeah.
All right?
Now go watch my
Now
car.
everybody say, a woman.
Oh,
A
woman.
woman.
Oh, man.
I'll make it a fucking cult in that bitch, bro.
Because you know what? I also don't
You have
like...
to make your homies part of this shit.
The thing is, I've also felt like the fakeness of bosses when they're like, no, like, I'm like still one of you guys, you know?
yeah.
And I don't like that
annoying.
either.
That's annoying.
Yeah, but that's usually you feel that when they have a pattern of not being one of you guys anymore.
I guess that's true too. Like it goes back to history.
Yeah, and it's
usually.
like, well, your history. You've shown that
Yeah.
if I don't like you anymore, you're out.
Yeah.
You've got rid of all the homies.
Yeah.
That you used
And
to
I will,
smoke
too.
with in the parking lot. You got rid of them.
Hey, you want to transfer to my side? There's gonna be a lot of openings.
Yeah. 'cause-
Nah, something got to do too is like start new
Culture.
start a new culture, bro. Because when I got promoted as lead at my old job, I was like, all right, you know what? Every time we show up, we're gonna do a morning stretch, okay? So it's time for morning stretch. I was like, everybody ready? I just want to run.
New culture.
Yeah.
Man, everybody want to work happy, bro.
When I say tune,
I said, homie up, bitch.
when I say tune, you say tune, 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 tune.
You didn't say the first part, bitch.
Yeah. All right.
La policía.
As you guys know, on the Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday or Saturday morning.
Do they know though? What
story-
if this is the first time they're listening?
Yeah. On the Wednesday morning story, you know, I go and ask the people for some questions that they have maybe for us. This one comes from
P.O.P. Lalo.
Party
Great question.
rentals.
Davey the Don. No, this first question comes in from Rosa Melano.
Oh, what's
I love
up,
her.
Rosa? How you doing?
I love her.
You're always in there.
Yeah, Rosa Melano.
You
Shout
are
out
always
her.
in there. Like you're always in there, you know?
Yeah.
Rozándome.
Oh my God.
All right.
El ano.
They wanted to ask, I have a friend who has stinky breath.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
How can I let them know without hurting their feelings? Am I overthinking this?
Let's think real quick.
Let me ponder.
Let's ponder.
Yeah. Pondering.
It's a great question. Chat, let us know. Next question.
Yeah. You just throw it on the chat. You're a bad leader.
I
like-
think Lalo, take this one away, bro. I feel like you know.
Okay. About stinky breath or about an answer to this?
No, an answer to this.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for clarifying. I feel like I had shitty
Your
breath
breath
right now.
smells great.
Thanks. Not today. I have some.
You're like, I haven't brushed my teeth today.
I haven't brushed my teeth in a week, but yeah.
Wait, have you guys done that? Not brush your teeth for a whole day?
No.
I'd rather shoot
No, 'cause
myself
I've
in the
done it.
brain.
Have you done it?
Wait, what'd you say?
Have you not brushed your teeth for a whole day?
A day.
Oh,
One
for
day.
1 day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been times where I'm like, I run out of fucking toothpaste, bro. I'm like,
You
fuck.
can't squeeze out the last of it? bro?
No, there's like nothing. Like I squeezed it out yesterday, and
Oh, yeah,
I told myself, oh, I'll get it tonight, and I
You've
forgot.
been squeezing out the whole week?
Yeah.
No, that's when you just go into the bathroom. You just get some body wash. And you just put it on. You just-
So you've never, have you ever had one day where you're just like,
disgusting, bro.
well, you know you're going to stay in all day. You're not like, I don't
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
brushing.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've done that once or twice.
I'll go a whole month without doing that.
Now you have.
I'll be smell the pussy on my breath.
Because I've heard some people say like, "Fuck no, I would never be able to do that shit." Motherfucker, I'll go grocery shopping and say hello to everybody.
I know his social butterfly has too. You will.
Hey, how you doing?
Sunday.
Hi.
Why do we have to be quiet in here?
Ha 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 ha.
Like we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it depends on the friendship, right?
Yeah, I would hope so, but some people maybe you feel closer to them than you actually are, you know? Like, or they feel closer to you than they actually are, and you gotta be careful with that stuff because sometimes, like, I have a stinky homie that I told him actually, like, hey, like, you know, you really cleaned it up, but like
Just recently, he told me.
recently, yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
like, but recently, but before that, you were like kind of a stinky winky.
It's
you know?
also on video. That's gonna
Stinky
come out of
winky.
Maple.
You were stinky winky, and then he was like surprised, he was shocked.
La,
You know?
la, po.
But it was just like, I guess you guys have to kind of look at it like, make it look like it's not out of their reach to clean,
what
to
if
clean
it's
it up,
medical?
You know what? You know what though?
And they tell him like, hey, then you gotta go check that out, my boy.
Like
Like,
TJ,
I was that guy once, bro. I was that guy once.
stinky winky.
Yeah, I was.
Dipsy, la.
And I'll be
Stinky
honest.
breath or
I'll be
stinky
like bo, and I'll be honest right here, right now.
Were you like in elementary or something?
No, it was high school.
yo bo?
Damn.
Yeah, it was. And it was like, we went to Sacramento for a soccer tournament, and I forgot my deodorant, bro. I literally forgot, and I was like, fuck, like, since we went as a team, I felt embarrassed to be like, oh, I forgot my deodorant. Like, can someone take me to get some? You know, which now looking back, I'm like, that would have been so much better than me letting it rock.
And then smelling.
Yeah, because then I remember, like, I'll never forget, bro.
How could you do this when you can't even do this?
Because it feels embarrassing when someone calls you out. I remember we were at Panera, and then there's that homie. There's two different type of people. The homie that will be like, hey, bro, low-key, like, you smell like armpits right now, you know? And then there's that homie that'd be like, who smells like armpits right now, you know? And the homie was that homie. That was
The
like,
second one?
who smells like armpits right now. And I was like, fuck, but I knew it. I knew, like, once he said that, I was like, fuck, it's me.
Did you take it on the chin right away though? You're like, I fucking forgot my
No,
deodorant.
You
no.
just blame it on
Trying to
the
hide
Oh,
it.
that's worse though.
Yeah, I know.
You should have just been like,
I
yeah,
know.
it was me. My
and then
fault.
I was like, fuck, bro, like, I need some deodorant right now. And I felt embarrassed. And I was like, fuck, it's me. And I was kind of just trying to stay away from everybody.
You don't want to bar.
But I feel like that too, like, you gotta have some common sense and realize, like, oh shit, like, people are talking about me when, like, if this conversation is being brought up, like, realize, like, oh shit, I didn't wear deodorant this morning. I didn't put any on.
Okay, but imagine if someone was like, you know, let's say like you're the stinky homie, right? Like come like lean in, like you're gonna tell me a secret. Hey, yo, someone's fucking breast is right now. You can't do that shit either, you know?
no.
Yeah.
Where it's like so obvious that it's that person, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. You gotta I guess first tell them just how much you care about them. And let them know, like, I'm just telling you this because I don't want someone else to tell you this, you know?
Yeah, don't be that loud, homie, like how he did.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
do that. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's for breath, but
Mm-hmm.
be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I've been the homie who
I'm
keeps his
telling you.
mouth shut though.
I'm telling you that around.
Because that's so quiet.
No, fuck, I'm not quiet, but I'll be like, the homie will be stinking, and you'll just be like, well,
He stinks.
that's what happens today. He's just gonna stink it up next to me.
Nope.
Yeah, that's me too, low key.
Nope, give him gum. If you have,
If their armpits stink though,
if there aren't, that's correct.
because I've had that happen way more often.
Yeah, me too. I've actually, because yeah, you're not really.
Well, it was wrong with that, huh? What the fuck is wrong with that,
Nothing,
Gazelle?
nothing. A woman.
You ever been around the homie that didn't wipe his ass right? You know?
That's fucking crazy,
But
bro.
that happens, I think, a lot.
I don't think that's
and people
ever
don't
happened.
tell. And
No, like, maybe you're
and-
driving home from
and
a
sometimes
hike.
you're like, okay, maybe this is just like a one day
Never
thing.
happened?
You can smell fucking culo.
I don't even know who you're looking at.
You,
Yeah.
you smell culo on the homies before?
Yes, bro.
Who?
After every time they work out, they get up, I sniff their seat.
Okay, that's
That's
different.
different.
What? It's the
That's
homie love check.
But that's what you're supposed to do, though.
Sniff test.
That's true.
Someone's a stinky wingy.
But have you ever?
Nah, you can just smell it, bro.
You smell culo from a proximity?
No, he's
Yes.
saying from like the gym. That makes sense though, because you're swaying like your ass is sweat's running through your ass.
The sweat's literally,
I
like,
don't-
falling
yeah,
through your ass
bro.
cheek.
Yeah.
I've never smelled culo, bro. That's
No, you can smell cool at the gym all the time,
but if
bro.
a sweat,
for real.
but if
Yeah?
sweat goes through a clean culo, it's not gonna smell like shit. You know, it's just gonna smell like
Culo.
sweaty.
Yeah,
You know,
sweaty
like
culo.
sweat.
Must, yeah.
But if it goes through a crack that has not been
Wide.
properly sanitized,
uncrustable.
yes, and a very chunky Chips Ahoy type of booty hole,
Don't.
then that's
Cookie
gonna
Monster?
exactly then it's gonna smell like shit. Like it's gonna smell like literal shit. Like if you shit your pants or you had like a streak in your underwear, you know.
Yeah.
And that you can smell from like a bit away. Like
that makes
I probably
sense.
won't smell it from me to you, but if me and Beto were in the same proximity and that happened to one of us, we'd be able to smell it.
Yeah.
Like someone else would be able to.
Like being in a car with someone, maybe like you went to go work out with them and you're driving back home together. You guys drove to the gym together. Now you're driving back home together.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd probably be able to smell them.
Or those
Yeah.
people, yeah, well, and it happens more often. I'm saying that because of the.
Well, I've asked you before. Remember when we worked out one time and I was like, "Yo, bro, do I smell like?"
Oh, you asked me all the time.
Yeah,
but
and
you're
then
paranoid.
No, yeah, and a lot of times no, but then there was like one time where a lot of like, bro, if you could smell it yourself, then other people could, and I was like, that's true, so it probably is, you know.
Because
I went real quick,
I was just saying for the
handle
pre-workout.
business. Mhm.
People drink pre-workout, and sometimes that shit don't sit well because like it's just like it's pre-workout, you know.
It's caffeine.
So it
yeah.
gives you the shit.
They just go bah, and they come back out of workout, and you're like, oh my, yeah, bro, you need to get a dew wipe in there or something.
Yeah.
You didn't wipe
You
properly.
can smell culo like that?
Yeah, and bro,
That's crazy.
Go to the gym.
I can't.
Gazelle.
No, I can't smell it.
You would
bro.
know
but,
that.
I've
But
never
I also
smelled
have a
culo
bad
like
sense of
that.
memory. Memory. Bad sense of
Smell.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever smelled culo like just
Alright.
protruding.
Damn, maybe you have more
Somebody's
sticky homies than you think. You just
maybe,
don't know.
honestly, maybe. But like that ass, I can't smell shit. Even good shit though. Like someone like we'll be in a public place and someone will be like, "Damn, that shit smells bomb. It smells so good right now," and I can't smell it.
Smoke got long COVID.
And I
Memorial
just,
Day?
and I just say thanks.
Yeah.
I walked
Yeah.
outside and it smelled like just barbecue outside. I was like,
I was like, thanks.
America.
I just got done my
Yeah.
run,
Yeah.
smelling it up like carne asada.
Yeah.
But so what would be some advice? I got some advice for the telling your homies.
I got advice, but it's for the wind down. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
Telling your homies, obviously, like how we said, just pull them to the side. Be like, hey, bro, you gotta.
If you guys have in the chat, by the way, if has anyone ever had to tell you, if you could just please tell us what was the preferred way you would want to be told or they told you that helped you out too. I think
Yeah.
that's something they should.
For myself, bringing back that scenario, I would have appreciated my homie pulled me over to the side and he was like, "Hey, Beto, like, can I tell you something, bro? Like I'm not trying to be fucked up or anything, but low key you smell like armpits right now." Like, and maybe him being like, I don't know if you have deodorant or not, but like low key, like what if we went to the store? Like, if you don't have deodorant, like I'd be down to go with you to the store, dude.
That's the thing too, huh?
That's
Like
too
also
polite.
help them like don't just throw the problem at them.
Yeah.
Like help them come up with,
With
the
the
solution.
solution, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because some people just tell you stink, and then like some people are like, but I am using like deodorant.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, bro, maybe you need a
That's
stronger one.
Yeah.
Maybe you need a stronger deodorant. There's stronger deodorants out there that are made for like just
Oh,
like
yeah.
more pores that are open on armpits.
I had to
There's
switch
deodorant
out
for that.
You know what? And a lot of that organic shit
Doesn't work.
doesn't work,
No,
bro.
it doesn't.
I bought like some fucking aluminum free deodorant.
I need
You
lead
bought
in
that
my
Nave shit?
I was like, put that fucking metal back into my
Yeah.
skin pores.
that
that shit's
need my
keeping the
shit to
stank
say
in.
this causes cancer. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna smell good as fuck.
Warning. The name of the deodorant literally
Yeah.
has to be warning.
If they
because
put a
it
The
can't-
skull-
general surgeon recommends.
Yeah, if they put a skull on the fucking label, count me in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smell good.
That's Ochoa right there blocking all the stinky particles.
Yeah.
Oh God.
World Cup. bro.
Hey, that'd be a funny deodorant line, Ochoa.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Dude, that'd be crazy.
remember when that fool used to come out on the bottom of the screen? He'd be like, "Vamos, vamos, vamos."
Yeah.
I don't even.
But the Allstate, it was the Allstate commercial.
And then Gillette and then halftime.
Yeah.
Mm.
I remember once at a rave, bro. This sucked, bro. Sucked so bad. I wore a shirt that was like a different type of material, so it was like rubbing up against like.
Like fishnet.
Oh, estaba
inside-
rozando
Fishnet?
Melano.
You wore fishnet.
That's crazy. No, it was like suede. And also it was at a hard summer. So number one,
Oh, yeah.
the material was rubbing up against my armpits like this,
Ah.
right? And then number two, it was hard summer, so I was right next to the fucking fan that was blowing water.
And it was
Right next to
summer.
the hottest summer.
Yeah, and it was hot as fuck. So the water, I was soaked, bro, and I washed all the deodorant off of me. Like 2 hours into the rave, bro. But I was like,
It wasn't the dancing. It was the water, the mist.
It wasn't the Four Locos they put in
nah,
his
cause
body.
I've been to raves and I'll smell good throughout the night. But that night, bro, I was like, who the fuck stinks? And I was like,
Oh shit, it's me. Oh, that must be so bad, bro. For you to be like, who the fuck stinks? This person
This
keeps
shit's
following
following
me.
me.
I've had that.
and because
I've had that
at
though,
raves,
too,
that
though.
happens pretty often, bro.
Yeah.
You'll walk past people and you'll be like, oh, fucking cebolla's up in this bitch,
and it'd be
bro.
a girl. like
Yeah,
a
that's
baddie, and
fucked.
you're like, "Fuck, that bitch smells like onions right now."
And bro, that was me, bro. So I remember for the rest of the night, bro,
You're the baddie.
I was a
you're the
baddie.
baddie.
For the rest of the night, I was like this, bro, raving with my hands down.
But
bro.
even then, it still smells.
That's me at a rave every time, bro. Why is that bad?
Nah, he's like this.
that's just a fucking bop.
What else does he do? What else does Daddy do? Yeah, he does that.
You're like this.
You just pretending to be at the piano the whole time.
But yeah, I remember people were like, we met up with like some older friends that, hey, they go to hug you. I'm like, hey, underneath, underhug. How you doing? And I'll just be like, straight up, I was like, bro, I smell right now. I
I
fucking.
know you got him by the pussy and shit.
I've also done that. I'll be like, hey, bro, fucking.
That's
you
a
got-
smart
y'all got
tactic. That's a
deodorant?
smart tactic though to like
Bro,
like
I stink.
own it and let everybody know like, hey, bro, I
I
know I
always do
smell.
that.
My fault, bro. My
Now you do. Now you do. Get ahead.
I've told Lalo that so many times. Lalo's been like, oh, bro, I got an extra deodorant. You can go. You can have it.
Yeah.
He's told me a few times. So I'll be like, bro, I have no deodorant. I fucking ran out. Or I forgot. You know, you ever left your house and you forget to put on
Yeah.
deodorant?
and
That's
you're
happened.
leaving your house.
No.
You're like, no, that's happened to me.
Yeah.
No, that's
You're leaving your
happened.
house. You're like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Fuck, whatever. Maybe I'm just being paranoid.
then it starts
you start
feeling hot.
You start driving. You're like, I didn't
Yeah.
put deodorant on.
Yeah,
No
you
way.
start
And then
putting
you-
it not like liquid in here to like.
It
you know,
feels-
Yeah.
when you twist the wheel.
I don't know
Like,
about you guys,
I just feel dry as
Yeah.
fuck.
For me, it'll
And
feel
then your girl
hot.
comes out the bathroom. She's like, "Dreams, dreams."
My girl's
my
coming
girl-
out. My girl's coming out the bathroom saying dreams. Oh
What the
hell.
fuck, bro?
Ah, hell
The
no.
fuck.
What the fuck? You got mad at yourself? Why would I say that?
Why would
Why'd
I
I
even
do
think
that?
You go nightmares on yourself?
A woman, man.
Hey,
A woman.
But yeah,
I was-
I told homies like Michael's helped me out before. He'd be like, "Oh, bro, I got cologne." And I remember one time at Legacy,
Not put that shit on your armpit.
I left the Legacy, and no, I left the Legacy because I stank, bro. I was like, "Bro, you got deodorant?"
Love is stinky.
Or he's like,
legacy.
and he's like, "Bro, I got cologne. Just go spray yourself with cologne." And I sprayed myself with cologne, bro. I smelled 18 times worse, bro.
Yeah,
I-
because it's in your pores.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like fucking. And it was
Sprayed it
hot,
into-
bro.
You sprayed it into your armpits?
Yeah, I was like,
It didn't burn?
hell yeah.
I was
shit
like, what
burned.
the fuck? Why'd you do that?
He's
Shit
like,
was-
"It's killing the bacteria."
it's
It's infecting it.
alcohol's in your
Nah,
pores.
I grabbed a bunch of soap too from on a napkin and went tried to get me through the day, and
yeah,
I stink it up, bro.
Especially in a
Trust.
sweaty warehouse, dude.
Yeah, I
in the summer too. Fuck, bro, they get
Summertime.
bad, brother. Warehouses get bad in the summer, bro.
You know what I was telling my coworker? I was like, hey, you know what's the worst, where I feel the most like insecure? Everybody always goes to buy deodorant, and that's just normal. Like thinking about it in hindsight, everybody goes normal. It's like, oh, they're just picking up groceries, this and that.
Yeah.
I feel the most insecure when I'm going because I need deodorant and I don't have none that morning. And I'm like, and when I put it in there into the thing, it's kind of like, don't smell me right
Yeah.
now. You know? But everyone's going to buy shit, so like they're not even thinking like, oh, you need it right now, huh?
That's true.
That's
It's
how
like-
I feel when I buy the pussy spray.
Okay.
The what?
When I buy the pussy spray.
The pussy
Yeah.
repellent
When I
spray.
put it, when, yeah. I'm like,
Repellent.
get
'Cause
this
you're-
pussy away from me.
Because you're taken.
Yeah, and I'm just like, spray it on my crotch right now. And then literally the cashier will be like, oh yeah, hey, here's your check.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
know?
love that spray. Yeah, but I stunk it up before. Bad too.
Yeah.
So do with that information as you will. Any advice to people that you are the stinky person? I would say maybe
Stop being stinky.
figure out your dental shit. Maybe you got a dying tooth and your teeth always stinks. I mean, scrape your tongue, mouthwash, and keep gum on your car at all times. That's what I do.
Mhm.
And then what I don't do, but for
Is
people who
whisper in
are
people's face.
constantly stinky, I would say carry the spray on body deodorant.
Mm,
Because it'll melt if it's like obviously the deodorant.
yeah.
But if for emergencies, not for use every day. You know,
Th-
leave it
this-
in your car to spray.
Oh yeah, they sell the extra strength deodorant too. That shit works really good for us.
Arm & Hammer does really good ones too.
Yeah.
I use the Gillette extra fucking like a clinical approved one, bro. That you not a fucking smell comes through that bitch, bro. Oh God, bro, you can put that shit on
And you
your
don't have no
butthole.
pulgas.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, wash your body too.
Yeah, take showers.
Yeah, clean your pores
Frequently.
for real.
Put lotion on.
Oh, lotion.
But you know what? We're saying this shit into like a fucking void, bro. Cause like the stinky motherfuckers, they're the ones that think they don't fucking stink, bro.
Yeah.
It's always the stinkiest motherfucker who
The
thinks
stinky ass void.
Also, clip this part.
they always think
people,
they're
and
good.
Just send it to the person who stinks.
Just send it to a group chat and be like, "This is one of you, motherfuckers."
This is one of
Figure
y'all.
out which one you
Hey,
want.
one of y'all figure that shit out, bro.
Yeah. Everyone who doesn't ring, raise your hand. You ever been to like the homie's house and the house smells like shit?
No.
Yes. But
Not like us,
Like
but like
food. Food wise.
oh yeah, you told me about that.
I've gone to a homie's house and the house smells like him. You get me?
Does he
Like,
smell good?
no, it wasn't like a great smell, but it wasn't like the worst smell ever either. It's just a smell that I just wasn't.
That's what I'm
Used
wondering.
to
I was
or
like,
comfortable.
what if certain
like your natural
what if
smells.
certain people aren't attracted to your smell, and you just like what if people is just like, oh, Mexican motherfuckers smell.
like pheromones.
We don't know. Yeah, pheromone.
You know what's crazy? My cousin Daniel, when I was small, would always tell me, "Oh, this smells like you," and he'd be talking about like my shirt or whatever. He'd be like, "This smells like you," and I never understood that, right?
You're
And then
like,
recent-
you mean it smells like fucking Clorox?
No, and then obviously like now I moved out of my parents' house, and I live with my girl. And when I go visit my parents, there's a smell to the house, and I was like, "Oh, holy shit!" Like now I understand. Like
What's the smell of the house? How would you explain it?
I don't know.
Smells like home.
Yeah, it just smells. There's a smell, and it's like, but it's not a bad smell. I don't think it's a bad smell. But maybe I'm being biased. But my cousin Daniel would always tell me like, "Oh, it's not a smell. It smells good. Like it's a good smell."
It's just a smell.
Yeah,
Like a
it's-
couch, like Febreze that your mom always uses.
Maybe.
You sit there all the
Perhaps.
time, so your
Yeah.
skin always has it on.
yeah.
Yeah, or like when
Candles.
there's like a smoker in your house and like you don't even smell it, but like the house smell like
Mm-hmm.
it's in the fucking drapes and the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Carpet. Why do smokers always have carpets? Get flooring.
Crazy, bro.
Oh, I forgot you deal with that shit, huh? Like
Yeah,
having to
bro.
take all that shit out.
I also deal with smokers.
Fucking-
Hella smokers, bro, in construction.
That's
The
just
walls,
nasty.
the walls are all
I feel
yellow.
like I'm getting secondhand cancer from these motherfuckers,
Yeah.
bro.
For real, if you're gonna get that shit, at least
Is it
first-
bad?
Everybody smokes cigarettes, bro. I'm like, fuck, that shit smells. I used to like the smell of cigarettes, but not anymore, bro. I'm like, ugh, it's just.
I love the smell.
And you see their mouths, bro. When they open their mouth, it's like it looks gross, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand people who smoke cigarettes.
What's an addiction, bro?
Yeah,
And they've been doing it for so long.
It started off as
It's not
fun.
even an addiction anymore.
It started as something cute.
Very cutesy, very demure.
Yeah, and then it ended up being something that I can't stop doing.
It started out
So I don't know
something
why you
as
have to be a
luxury.
fucking asshole about it.
Yeah,
honestly.
bro. Yeah, you're kind
Well-
of being a bitch. Yeah.
I guess if I'm being an asshole with people who are inducing cancer,
Like
on
like
somebody else,
they're already gonna have cancer in the future. So
yeah, but they're
why are you an
also
asshole right now?
why are they also putting?
I'd rather
cancer
know what
into
kind of
the
cancer
world?
I'm having, right?
No.
Nah, I used to have it. These fucking vape motherfuckers are more annoying if I'm being
Yeah.
for real.
The vaping is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Why your breath smell like waffles? You ain't have nothing to eat.
Yeah, vaping motherfuckers are crazy, bro. Cause I mean, there's memes about it, but it's true. Like I have friends that vape, and it's like the moment that shit gets lost in their car, bro. It's like, bro, these fools are fucking taking seats out. These fools like
You're sitting on it, bro. You're sitting on
Yeah.
it. Get up.
pulling over on the side of the freeway,
That
like
was Niggs, bro.
checking under every fucking crevice, and it's like, damn, bro, that's crazy. Like, do you not realize how you're acting right now?
Yeah, that's
Like-
how I acted. They hide a pistol from me. My pistols, they're in the fridge, bro.
I had one.
Did I open two?
I was like that with my phone too, and I was like, man, I just had to stop. Like, I had to like literally throw my phone to the back seat of the car sometimes and just be like, I got my phone one time.
I was like that too,
Yeah.
but it was for my my Jack in the Box meal that was delivered to the house.
That fucking cat.
Yeah.
Don't forget your lettuce. I was like, "Where's my burger?" The cat was like,
Yeah. You ever done that shit? Like, where the fuck was my burger? And you ate that shit? What the fuck, bro?
SpongeBob with
Dude, what is fucking on my
Patrick.
order?
Patrick with the
Patrick with
chocolate.
the chocolate.
"With the popsicle, yeah."
Está todo embarrado.
Which one do you flap?
You ate my
my
chocolate.
lollipop.
Oh, was it a lollipop?
Yeah.
I thought it was a chocolate.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then it gets quiet. He's like, "I mean it."
Those fools go to jail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for like 5
You
seconds.
can't do the crime. Don't do. You can't do the time. Don't do the crime.
All right.
All right. Why would you do that before we're not even in the wind down yet? We gotta stay by still.
Oh, bye.
Oh yeah. Dude, it's actually I'll just save it for the window.
Okay. Shout outs. Dreams.
Shout out my beautiful fiance waiting at home for me.
Your roommate?
Yeah, for you to shout out my beautiful roommate fiance that's gonna let me just come in her her little pussy mud flaps.
That's a good roommate.
When I get home, I
You get
love
to
you.
come in your roommate?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, but it's included in the rent. Shout out to all the migrants
Hey, Mike.
and all the
We'll review it.
and shout out all the beautiful.
That was no, that was
beautiful
good stuff for
people.
sure.
The beautiful people.
That's what you're doing, right?
Huh? Yeah. Huh?
Oh, what he said was,
Shout out to Maple Alley.
on God
Love
in
you
heaven.
guys.
Hello.
Amen. A woman. Shout out to everybody that comes in here, always listening and always, supporting us no matter what.
Love
no
it.
matter all the crazy shit, Shout out to all the big three, all three of them, including myself.
All three?
Yeah, all three at the same time. Shout out to you guys, Love you guys.
Shout out Barca.
Yeah. Shout out Crystal for making that surfboard. I don't know how we're all gonna get on it.
It's
Surfboard.
I call it a flight board because it looks like a flight.
Surfboard.
Mimosas.
Y'all wanna
When
see
you
it?
take a
Look,
flight.
that is a nice one.
For mimosas.
Shout out to
All the migrants.
shout out to Mike. Shout out to Lalo's girl, Beto.
Fuck, okay.
Beto be trying to talk to all of them, so he should know.
Hey, why you calling all our girls, Beto?
That was you. My
Shout
girl
out
coming
to-
out of the shower screaming your name. What the fuck?
I didn't say your girl. No, shout out Crystal for making this shot board. That looks cool. I can't wait to shred some fucking pistols with that shit.
Just put a beast on.
Yeah, shred some shots, bro.
Shout out my girl
Can't
for
wait.
making it Glory holds
It's gonna be
us.
fun.
We got fun.
Yeah,
Hey, Mike.
it's always a good time. And shout out all the A-Migers out there. That's gonna conclude my shout outs. Pass it on to Gazelle.
I want to give a quick shout out to.
No, never mind, Beto.
I want
No,
to.
never mind. No, Lalo. No.
I want to give a shout
Never
out.
mind. You know what? I'm gonna go again.
Go ahead then.
I want to give a shout out to no, you know what? Never mind. Pass it, Beto.
I want to shout out all the people that comment because I was thinking about it and I was like, holy shit! Like I consume content, but I don't comment on people's shit.
Damn, you're a hypocrite.
Hypocrite. Hey,
Yeah, and
hypocrite.
I was like, that's fucking crazy for people to actually take time out of their day, like, and actually comment something. So shout out to everybody that leaves comments on the videos, on the podcast. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to all the lawnmowers, of course. Shout out to all the audio listeners. I feel like the audio listeners are the only ones who stay to the end.
Listeners or
I don't know.
listeners?
I don't know. Video listeners. I mean, video viewers.
Listen hers.
Prove me wrong. And just shout out to everybody that shows love, bro. Shout out to everybody that's always popping into the live stream and just showing you support. Like that's crazy. It's crazy. It's actually crazy to think about how much support we've been getting. So shout out to all of you guys.
So,
I want to give a shout out to all of the special ladies out there who are celebrating birthdays this month,
A woman.
June.
the month of June.
Oh, your birthday month.
I want to give a quick shout out to all the men out there, special men out there who are celebrating
When do you say?
the day of living. Shout out my lady. Shout out the viewers. Shout out me. Shout out Barca.
Shout out Travis Pastrana.
That's it.
Shout out to the June. June's here. Is that
Juneteenth.
Pride Month?
June's Pride Month.
Cancer season.
Nobody cares. Shout out to all the gays.
It's Gemini season.
Shout out to Gazelle. Gazelle's birthday is on June 21st. Remember, y'all. June 21st. June 21st. June 21.
Toon toon.
Tune. Yep. Shout out Johnny Wake Up.
How old are you gonna be? 35.
Huh?
How old are you gonna turn? 35.
Yeah, his hearing is already going.
How old are you gonna be?
Oh,
29. 29, right?
29. You're gonna be 29. I'll be 30.
29.
that's right, Theo.
That's right, Theo. Shout out to all the boys that are always coming into work,
25.
putting in work. And then shout out to my family. Shout out to my girl once again for this awesome gift. It's gonna be hung up right here once we get the little clips because we ordered the wrong ones. They're the wrong size. But yeah, it'll be either on the bottom or the top. Dreams hasn't decided yet. Have you decided?
I'm seeing the ceiling.
Okay, well we're thinking about ideas still.
I don't have that idea.
We're thinking.
I was thinking the garbage can.
Hey, you listen to me, bro. I'm leadership.
The
I'm upper management.
Yo soy hombre.
Yeah. Soy hombre. I'll fire you, bro.
Okay. And
Why are you taking your lunch late?
shout out to all the homies. And with that, we out.